Hey everyone, it's the Tech Savvy Girl, and I just wanted to remind you before we start the video, if you like this, please like and hit subscribe, and we'll get started. Now, the first thing I did was back up my WordPress site. This is very important. That way, if something were to happen, you wouldn't lose any of your data and could restart the process. I used a plugin called Updraft. I do recommend it. It is a free plugin. When we use Siteground, however, it comes with your own backups. You don't have to worry about this stuff in the future. And the less plugins, the better, really, because that interferes with speed. So we're going to go over to plugins and then add new. And we're going to search for Updraft. I already have it installed, so you do not have to make any of the configurations that it does recommend to you. At first, we're just going to back up the site. Updraft also prevents malware and stuff like that. They have a lot of different uses for this plugin. So you'll see security recommendations along with it, but you need to do a few steps to enable them. So we're going to go to Updraft Backup once it's activated and installed. And you can see I've already done a few backups. Now this we're going to do take a new backup and just make sure the items are checked and hit backup now. This will take some time, so we'll let it run. And once it is done, we'll move on to step 2, but do not start step 2 until everything is finished here. Now that you're done backing up your data, we're going to go on to moving the data to Siteground. So we're going to open up Siteground and hit Setup Site, and then we're going to hit Migrate Website, and then we're going to hit Super Fast WordPress Auto Migration. And this will bring you to a screen to add on SG Site Scanner. You don't have to purchase this. I did not. You can look into it though. So I'm going to go on to Finish, and we're going to grab a migration token. The migration token is what's used to connect your old WordPress site to your new one, so it will easily migrate the data to the correct place. So we're going to wait till this finishes, and we're going to hit copy, scroll down a little, and you'll see the migration token, and this will copy the token so you don't have to select it. And then I'm going to go back to our old WordPress site, and we're going to go over to plugins again and add new. We're then going to search for Siteground's migration tool. And you'll see the Siteground migrator. We're going to install it. And once it's done installing, we're going to hit activate. Once it's done activating, we're going to scroll down and look for Siteground Migrator on the left side taskbar. It's at the very bottom of my screen. And we're going to click on it, and then it will bring us to the migration tool. This is where we're going to paste in that migration token, and then we're going to initiate the migration. This will take some time to finish. It's going to take a lot more time than the actual backup did. Once it's finished, you're going to go over to the window, and it will tell you everything that transferred. I do have 2 errors. They appear to just be plugins, which is not a big deal. I'll just reinstall them on Siteground. and then we'll go on to pointing our domain. A lot of people will transfer their domain to Siteground. It's not really necessary, and it's just a big hassle. We're going to wait until the domain expires and then purchase it through Siteground. It's going to take you so much less time, and it's not going to interfere with anything. We're just going to point the domain to Siteground. To do this, we're going to go back to Siteground, and we're going to look for the name servers that Siteground wants us to use. So under point your domain, you're going to go there. And then we're going to update our DNS to reflect the changes. This is just, some warnings and how to do it. Now you'll notice it does say wait 72 hours for propagation. This is very important. It does take time to move DNS. DNS is not instantaneous, where you see the site instantly on Siteground. And it's not usually 72 hours. I like to say between 24 to 72. GoDaddy, it was like an hour, believe it or not. So we're going to go over here and we're going to go to Site Tools. And on Site Tools, we're going to grab these name servers, ns.siteground.net. And then we're going to go over to Bluehost, is where I have my DNS right now. And I'm going to log in. This will work on just about every hosting provider. It does not have to be Bluehost. You're going to look for the same settings. You are going to take the name servers, and you can Google this just to find out where the name servers are. And we're going to go over to the domain. You're going to go into your DNS. It's going to be under managed no matter what. And we're going to find where name servers are. So, I also turned the auto renew off so they don't charge me again. And you'll see under DNS Manager, we're going to change these records. And we're going to hit custom. We're going to confirm we want to change it from Bluehost. And we're going to do the ns1 here. And then we're going to do the ns2 below that. Now, sometimes these are a little finicky, so it doesn't go through the first time. Don't worry about it. Like you'll see here, I'll go to hit save, and it says there's an error. So sometimes it's good to take away the NS because it's included. Just be very careful when doing this. A lot of the times it will error out for no reason, and you just go back and do the exact same thing, and it will work. Other times you have to clear your cache and cookies. You'll see it errored out again. And we'll go back to the original setting. And then we're going to hit save. And look at that. It just goes through now. Who knows why it does that. And then we're going to let it run for a couple hours. I'd wait at least another hour before signing back into Siteground. It could take the full 72. I don't see that happening though. Once we're logged in, we're going to go over to websites at the top. And then we're going to go over to WordPress Kit and then WordPress Admin. And then you are in. Now, if it doesn't go through the first time, clear out your cache and cookies. Wait another couple hours to come back. But this should reappear. And then you're all set. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And again, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I look forward to doing more videos. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments.